Take it.
Hello, welcome to the 2-Minute Gospel. This is my father Michael, and we are in a band called MJM7. My name is Charity. I play the drums, and we have this segment called 2-Minute Gospels, where we try and explain the Gospels in 2 minutes or less.
You got it.
Ready? So let's start in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so in this Gospel, it is the third Sunday of Easter, and it talks about the road to Emmaus. This is after Jesus has died. He has risen, but the disciples are still figuring that out. So two disciples are going to Emmaus, 7 miles away from Jerusalem, and they meet this man along the way, and they're discussing about the death of Jesus, and he's like, "What's going on here?" And he didn't
what are you
know.
talking about?
But he's like, do you not know? Because it's the biggest thing that's happening in Jerusalem.
Everyone's talking about it. Like this is the news.
It's the big thing. And they explained it to him, and they didn't understand until he revealed it to them. They did not know that it was Jesus, that he was in disguise. And they explained it to him, and then he said, "How are you so blind?" He said himself that he was going to die. He made it very clear that he was going to die in that way. Then he broke bread, blessed it, and gave it to them, and then he left. And they realized, oh my gosh, that was Jesus. He was in disguise. So they went back and told all their disciples that happened. And when you think about it, it makes you realize that God reveals himself to us. We are completely oblivious of what's going to happen. So as long as we trust God, he is like our path. He is the light. He shows us the way. So if God doesn't want us to do something, then guess what? It won't happen.
That's right. Well said. There are a couple things I love about this
30
reading.
seconds.
It talks about them not being able to see Jesus. After the resurrection, we know that his body is glorified. And it's going to be talking about our bodies. We're going to have bodies in heaven. You will have a body in heaven. But it's going to be a glorified body. And there's a lot of kind of interesting things about this where people can't quite, they know it's Jesus, but they're not quite sure. And it's revealed to them in the breaking of the bread. Just like Jesus veils himself in simple bread and wine in the Eucharist. And when we spend time with Jesus, our hearts burn within us, like the disciples said on the road to Emmaus.
So go to Mass.
Go with God.